To begin the installation process, it should be noted that this product is designed to go over existing asphalt shingle roofs if cleaned up and trimmed properly, or for best practices to go down to the bare deck. Step 1. Install the starter strip. Each starter should be overlapped by at least 2 inches when multiple pieces are used. This will create grooves for the fasteners that will help guide the screws through the metal. When the starter reaches the corner, it should be file cut so the adjoining pieces can wrap around the corner and overlap each other. Chalk a line through the starter area so that you have a straight line in which to install it. Step 2. Apply membrane over the entire surface of the roof. We recommend using ice and water shield on the first 3 feet and in all valleys, and any potential openings such as chimneys, skylights. Best practice is to strip down the shingles and start fresh. If this is not an option, you can also place a membrane over existing shingle. Step 3. Apply ice and water shield over the entire surface of the roof. The entire roof should be covered by a high temperature synthetic underlayment that is both breathable and waterproof. Installation should be done in compliance with local building codes, as they may vary from area to area. Step 4. Install the valley flashing. Before the valley flashing is installed, the membrane and ice and water shield needs to be installed first. We are installing an open valley system here. The valley is trimmed and cut according to the dimensions of the roof. The valley flashing is installed from the bottom and should run over the slate panels coming up from below. The valley flashing should be installed to the top of the valley, with any seams between pieces overlapping a minimum of 4 inches and sealed properly. Step 5. When reaching the top of the valley field, cutting and hemming may be required to create a proper seal. Valley flashing should be notched to create a tight fit. The joining pieces should overlap with the sealant that is applied for the water tightness. Attach the valley flashings with a couple of nails to hold in place, then fasten with galvanized screws to properly secure. Step 6. Connecting the valley to the starter strip. Once the valley flashing has been installed, the adjustable starter can be placed in the valley and moved slightly to create different open valley widths. The adjustable starter can be properly fastened by using galvanized screws in the installation of the valley. A short adjustable starter piece may also be needed to install horizontally at the bottom of the valley to provide a joining route panel to lock into and provide a secure fit. Step 7. Install the gable. Install the gable trim by placing it over the edge of the roof and fastening it to the fascia board at 12 inches on center. The eave end of the gable trim can be closed off by snipping and folding. Step 8. Caulk the valley. Apply caulking to seal the area between the gable and the valley, and the gable to the starter wherever applicable. Step 9. Apply expandable M-seal. Apply expandable M-seal along the valley on both sides as shown to prevent water from backing up. It is used to seal out dust, air, wind-driven snow, and moisture through joint details in metal buildings and roofs. Step 10. Install the direct-to-deck metal panels. After the completion of the prep work, the panel installation can begin. Using a full panel, always start from the bottom left corner and work to the right. Step 11. Install the direct-to-deck metal panels. Slate is installed from left to right and from eave to the ridge. Cut the primary slate of each course to make a seam pattern. The seam pattern is a full shingle on the first row, followed by a 75% seam on the second, 50% on the third row, and 25% on the fourth row. Keep repeating the pattern till the very top of the roof. Make sure to maintain the pattern when introducing the shingles out of valleys, hips, and sidewalls so they don't look disjointed or out of sync. Step 12. Install the snow guards. Apply caulking and seal the snow guards after snipping out part of the panel to create a channel to install the snow guard as shown in the video. We recommend the 6 screws are used to fasten the snow guards to the deck. Step 13. Lock-in panels. Once preformed panels are placed and locked into position and fastened, panel edges are hand pressed around the gable edge to create a tightly wrapped fit. When completed, the wrapped gable edge provides a clean-looking installation that finishes off the roof with style. Step 14. Installing difficult trim panels. The end wall flashing provided is designed for use at the sides of end walls, along dormers, chimneys, and around skylights. These all follow the same basic installation principles. It provides a channel for panels to slide into and offers a clean, finished look around the roof penetrations. Before end wall flashing is installed, ice and water shield should be applied as counter flashing. It should be carefully installed behind the end wall flashing and applied wide enough to properly seal the area. Step 15. Around dormers, chimneys, and the roof penetrations, color matching sheets can also be used to custom flash and waterproof these areas. In these situations, installers will need to cut matching trim from sheets and then form pieces to tightly wrap around corners. Like any roof system, proper sealing around all flashing areas is critical for water tightness. Pay close attention to detail and use a high quality sealant to waterproof along the seams and where difficult building materials meet. Step 16. Preparation for finishing panels along the ridge. Prior to the ridge assembly installation, the panels from both sides of the peak should run as close as possible to the ridge cut. This may require cutting the width of the final course of panels to get close to the peak, which will help with water tightness. Step 17. Install the ridge vent system. When the final course of panels is fastened and sealed, the ridge vent system can be installed. Apply the foam to the backside of the ridge cap starter, then the vent pieces matching the roof pitch are installed along the full length of the ridge. Fasten evenly and through the venting foam to properly secure to the ridge and make sure any seams between the joining pieces are properly sealed. Step 18. Install the ridge and hip caps. 2 clips should be used for each cap and screws should be long enough to penetrate the roof decking. Upon reaching the last cap, once again, each piece needs to be measured, then cut, bent, and preformed before installing. A snug fit should be achieved with the cap wrapping tightly around the gable and secured with color matching screws from underneath. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for future updates or other metal roofing profiles installation guides.